To some of the earnings candidates then, and we will be putting the first spotlight on Balaji Amines. The company did report its numbers. It was a bit of a muted set in Q1, where the revenue as well as the profit were seen to be under pressure, and you can see the stock reaction as well. But the big question is, what is the growth trajectory ahead? So let's try and find an answer to that. And for this, we are being joined by Mr. D Ram Reddy, who is the managing director of Balaji Amines. Mr. Reddy, thank you so much for your time. And first of all, welcome to ET Now. Wanted to understand that how do you see the overall Q1 FY25 performance, and how are you seeing the demand and the industry outlook overall in the times ahead? Are you hoping for a good recovery in the demand prospects?
Yes, definitely. See, if you see even the revenues are flat for the standalone basis, you see the margins, net profit is almost 10% plus is when you compare to the year on year. If you see the last quarter, last year the same quarter, and this year first quarter, so there's an improvement. And if you see the revenues, because volumes, we have done almost 10 to 15% plus than the last year same quarter. So this shows definitely there will be good time, and we will definitely hope that to come do better than the last year. When you see the year end, because we have a lot of expansions on the place. One is the methylamines, which we were telling for the last two, 3 quarters, which will be coming in the line from the next quarter. That is the third quarter. You will see. And DMC electronic, we were talking all the time, which is also coming to the line before December. And also dimethyl ether, which is again a big product for us, which we are talking as a alternate for the LPG. That is also coming into the stream by last quarter of the current financial year. And in addition to this, we have a lot of other plants like N-methyl morpholin and NBPT. These are the two which are in the pipeline, which we have already taken the land digging. And also we have taken new decision for the isopropylamine, which is and the old ethylamine plant, we are converting it to the isopropylamine. And also the 20 megawatt solar park has already started construction. Ground leveling work is started. In first phase, we'll be doing about 8 megawatt, which will commence by last quarter of the financial year. These are all positive things. We definitely feel that we will be doing better at the end of the financial year.
Right, absolutely. In fact, I was going to come to that's my next question actually to you, Mr. Reddy. This is Cheryl also joining in the conversation. And given the fact that the plans that were projected or budgeted are expected to come on stream in this year, so what sort of an outlook do you have for your for the rest of the year, FY25, when it comes to your EBITDA and margins? And if you can share some numbers on revenue growth as well for the entire year, how do you see that panning out?
See, we will see the revenue. Saying the revenue, there's no meaning in today's scenario, because the raw material prices have come down, whereby finished products have come down. We should talk on the volumes. Yes, we will be doing minimum 10 to 15% growth in the volumes of the total. And also the EBITDA should be improved, even though on the year basis, we should be definitely doing more than 20% EBITDAs on the total sales. So this is looking into all these expansions will be coming in the part of the financial year. We'll be having those revenues in this financial year. And the next year, definitely all this will be running at least 50-60% capacity will be running, even though in the first year of the operations.
All right. And also, Mr. Reddy, wanted to understand that any IPO timelines for Balaji Speciality Chemicals Limited that you can help us with?
Yeah. See, there is only one product we were facing a dumping problem from the China. And as I said, we are earlier, we are coming up with the expansion where we are spending on 750 crores, and in which we are coming up a lot of new products first time in the country. That will give definitely good news for in the Balaji Speciality Chemicals and as well as for the parent also. Today, because of the one product which is going for the majority into the agrochemical, which was not doing well in the last 1.5 quarters, and we expect because of the good monsoon in the coming 1-2 quarters, we should do better in the whatever the manufacturing is happening today. But for the next year, I say that because of these new expansions, the Government of India, the Environmental Department has already given the clearance in this month, last month only. So we started the construction of the plant. Maybe in next 8 to 10 months, you will see one by one, there are 2-3 plants will be commissioning for the next financial year, whereby you will see all the good things happening in the Balaji Specialty Chemicals.
Mr. Reddy, let me come back to the same question then, because you spoke about the way how your revenue definitely is going to be impacted, the way how the raw material prices actually move. But any number that you can give for at least your margins going ahead, because once all these projects come on stream, how is it going to benefit the company, and what sort of a margin outlook will you have for the viewers? Because given the fact that there has been a dip in the sales, that may have perturbed the street at least this time around.
This year, because part of the revenues will be coming from these expansions, we will be definitely touching 1,900 to 2,000 crores, even though the prices are low. And we will be maintaining the 22% EBITDA margins.
All right. And also, Mr. Reddy, just on the IPO timelines of Balaji Specialty Chemicals, we do understand that the prospects are looking good when your new facilities are also coming on board. They're also expected to help your sales. But for the IPO, any particular timeline that you can help us with?
That you will hear only in the end of the year, which may take place either maybe IPO or maybe merging of the company in the parent company. This the board will take, Specialty Chemicals board will take appropriate decision, and which you will hear for at least in the first or second quarter of the next year.
Right, then that's the time when we will, that's something that we will all be watching out for very closely then, to understand by when you can give us the guidelines for the Balaji Specialty IPO. But till then, thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the show, and all the very best for the year ahead, as well as for all the projects that are going to come on stream for Balaji Amines. It was good talking to you. No doubt the stock is under pressure because of the earnings today, but the management believes that the things are only going to get better in the months and the quarters to come. That's Balaji Amines management. That was D Ram Reddy, who's the managing director of the company. But on that note, we'll slip into